Hello and welcome back everyone to Book Media Publishing House's author interview series. Today we are doing our fourth interview and I have with me Dheeraj Mohan sir. Hello sir, welcome. How are you?
Hello, I am fine. Hope you are also doing fine.
Yes
Thanks so much.
sir, I am, but I want to hear all about your book, the title, what it has, how many poems does it have, how did the idea come from? Please go ahead.
See, the idea was really a kind of an inspiration, a spark, that suddenly lit because the thing was lockdown was there, nothing was happening, and I have my ailing mother with me. So tending to her, and then after that, whatever spare time I could get, I was wondering, I keep writing, but suddenly I had this that my God, whatever is happening here, this could be something which could be not now, but say suppose next year or next to next year, if somebody wants to know what had happened that time, that kind of documentation of the events,
Yeah,
how it could be done.
yeah,
So one way out was that I should write articles. Okay. And I thought that would be too boring because the papers are replete with those kind of articles, essays. They will become very, kind of boring. So
yeah,
I said something interesting should be done whereby it is easy on the eyes and easy to read also.
yeah.
So I had this idea that let me weave all the stories, all the news that has been happening around me in India as well as abroad. So in poems, and that two poems in a lyrical fashion, which rhyme. They are in verse. It's not a free verse kind of a thing, but they all rhyme. So that even if a 10-year-old kid tomorrow wants to, really understand what was happening, the rhyming of the poems is the one thing which they are easy to grasp.
Yeah.
So, keeping that in mind, I started working on this. So, my raw material was the newspaper articles, the social media, and the news channels, and of course, the blogs.
Yeah.
And covering a range of things from experts advice to the politics behind the entire thing, how lockdown has been perceived by people, and how it has been again become a tool of polarization in terms of some people are saying no, no, nothing wrong is being done, everything else, everything is being done in a proper fashion. And there was a section of people who said no, lot has to be done, and lot is desired which is not being done. So all these put together, it took me 4 months to
Okay.
write 300 poems. Okay. And then the main thing was, while the finishing touches were being given, I was looking out for a right platform so that the book could be you know seen and reach people uh, at the maximum. So keeping that in mind, perchance I chanced upon book media on my social media site only, on my Facebook, and then I wrote to you people, and over a period of time, things materialized, and things were in motion. And 18th September was the day I had purposely chosen that. That
Okay.
was the reason because that is my birthday also.
Oh,
So
okay.
so I gave myself a gift by getting it published on 18th September. So
Yeah.
the idea is still I'm saying this may not look very you know, uh, relevant at the moment, or this may not look as delicious at the moment, but next year, or like in 2022, if somebody wants to know what happened during that lockdown period,
Yeah.
um, how things were shaping up, what was the politics, what was
Yeah.
the expert view, and what was the social
Yeah.
impact. All these will be, they can easily refer to it, and they will in 300 poems get the
Yes.
entire thing. I think this book is very good to be, given to the libraries.
Yes.
Every library should have this as uh, in their archives, because this mm, is a real documentation,
Yeah.
apart from being
Yeah.
uh, book on so-called poems, on the surface of it.
Yeah. I remember going through the poems and you being very particular about the rhyme and the meter and the technicalities of the poetry. But these days we see a lot of free verse on Instagram or Instagram poets, Insta poets, Instagram poetry. What is your take on that? Because I remember very specifically, it was a breath of fresh air to come across someone who still stuck to the old notions of how poetry is supposed to be written.
What was the last thing you said?
I said, what is it was a breath of fresh air for me to come across someone who was still writing poetry in a very classical manner in the way it is supposed to be written. So, what's your take on the Insta poets that are out there or the free verse that is being written?
See, free verse was very easy for me to write. No,
Okay.
free verse is the easiest thing to do, because you are absolutely footloose. No, though you have to be within the framework still. But when you have to rhyme a thing, you have to, think. You have to choose right words. So it takes more of time, energy, and creativity
Yeah.
to really, write in a rhyme fashion. And as I told you that the main reason was that even if a 10-year-old kid tomorrow wants to read
Yeah.
something, a rhyme poem, he can absorb better,
Yeah.
easily, rather than the free verse.
Yeah.
And the free verse is happening everywhere,
Yeah.
and there is nothing unusual about it. So the USP of this book was also that this was poetry book, but not in free verse.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
How was the experience writing those poems? Because as I understand it, you were going through all the mentally very difficult to absorb things. Everyone was in a lockdown, in a literal and in a figurative sense. Everything was shut down and you had nothing else to do but to introspect. But introspection is one of the toughest business that you can do. Uh, so how was it feeling all of these things at the same time and then penning them down? Was it very difficult? What problems or challenges did you come across while doing that? Please share your experience about that.
see, it was not an easy thing. As I told you, that when you have to see that my own choice, made me put in extra effort.
Yes.
My own choice led me to, what you will say, go through the grind. And
Yeah.
my choice was to write in rhyme.
Yeah.
Okay. So while everything was shut down and everything was happening, the only window to the world was the newspaper. No, and for the first 2 months there was no newspaper also.
Yeah.
So the newspaper started coming in our locality around May, onwards, and that time only window was the uh, 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 these web, you know,
Yeah, website.
portals.
Yeah.
So the web portals who were dealing with news, and then of course people were sharing in tons on social media.
Yes.
Uh, so those then I had to make choices. What to so much like they were the humor was there,
Yeah.
the memes were there, the people were trying to make light of this really tragic times.
Yes.
And as it generally happens when you have those tough times, people try to distract themselves by humor.
Yeah.
So I incorporated certain things with humor also, within a certain twists also. Like uh, it is weird. You can see that we are talking about masks, and the costliest mask was made, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it was ordered by an Israeli, businessman, an American businessman, and given to Israeli those smiths to make, and it was around 1.5 lakh pound kind of a thing. So this is funny. This is weird. It has nothing to do with the uh, ground reality as such. But people have their, see, in these times also, in such times also, people have their ego and
Yeah.
vanity that has to be fulfilled.
Yeah.
So
Their own
these
idiosyncrasies.
kind of issues were also there. Um, hmm?
Their own idiosyncrasies.
Hello,
Hello.
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 Their idiosyncrasies, and their
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
you getting me now?
Yeah. I'm getting you now.
Yeah, you're right. Their idiosyncrasies.
Yeah.
You're right. Their idiosyncrasies are
Yeah.
coming forth, and so many things were there like that.
Yeah.
And but I wanted to give that kind of a overall feel that whatever is happening, you know, in and around us, like not only in India, especially I was comparing it with USA because
Yeah.
that was becoming the benchmark with the highest number of
Yeah.
corona
Cases
cases.
going on.
So lot many points were related to America and President Trump and his
Yeah.
follies and his predilections.
Yeah.
So uh, then of course uh, over a period of time, what happened was that Corona started losing its sheen in terms of maybe it was a strategy, like or that okay, people should be distracted from this,
Yeah.
and other news took over. Okay,
Yeah.
and day night on TV channels, some other news were making headlines all the time, and Corona news was getting a backseat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was another angle.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you getting me?
Yeah. I'm getting you.
Getting
I'm
me?
getting. Yeah. 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 I'm getting you.
So, so yeah, sorry.
Mm.
Going by all this, the task was really cumbersome, and it took a lot of time and energy and creativity to accomplish it. And this could happen for me. This was my first book,
Yeah.
an achievement for me. Percy also. So that's how this, and the title lockdown.
Yeah.
Again, a lowdown on locking and unlocking. Again, that's some kind of a rhyming there.
Yeah.
Lockdown to lowdown.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
wonder what was happening while it was the locking was there and when the unlocking started.
Yeah.
So how things started shaping up. And another thing was, hello,
Hello. Yeah. Please go on.
yeah. Another thing was, I am Mumbai based.
Yeah.
So the window to see this whole period was Mumbai.
Yeah.
Okay, like through Mumbai. Like suppose anybody could say that you have not written what was happening in Chennai, and you have not written something which on what was happening in Northeast or whatever. Because
Yeah.
my window to see this was Mumbai.
Yeah.
From this window, I whatever I could see, of the country as well as the global thing,
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah. That's really great. You have pretty much talked about everything that is in the book. My final question to you is, how was your experience working with Book Media?
Honestly, I'm telling you that uh, from the day one, when I was interacting, first was your marketing department, you know, um, this lady Lakshmi was there.
Okay.
She was really, supportive and very cooperative. She answered everything of mine,
Yeah.
and without losing any patience with me. Then, when it was transferred to the editorial department, and I think you were there,
Yeah.
looking after,
Yeah.
and you were so prompt and in all the queries that I had to answer them, and plus your input about certain things in terms of creativity. Then, of course, your boss, Mr.
Like,
Sasid,
yes.
he is such a gentleman that I have all praise for him, because I have rarely come across somebody who answers your emails so promptly.
Yeah. Yes.
He's so prompt in his answers. One-liners there are only whatever, but that gives the feeling that you people care. Okay. Then Mr. Arun Prasad was there, who was
Yeah.
looking after formatting,
Yeah.
and he gave his valuable inputs, and sent me the PDF files with uh, suggestions, and also whatever corrections I had to make.
Yeah.
And just uh, they all of you as a team, uh, I'm telling you, Book Media has this wonderful family that cares for their authors.
That's
And
so wonderful to hear.
as I told Mr. Sasi that I will come back in November, for another one.
That's
And
so good.
and uh, uh, he says, "Oh, you are most welcome." So
Yeah.
let's see, a month to go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, one more to go. I'm looking forward to reading more from you now. I did not know that
Yeah.
there was another, but let this video has turned into an announcement video also. So there's another book that we have. That's great. That's
Yes.
great. Thank you so much, sir, for coming here, for having us, and thank you for choosing us. Book Media really thanks you, and it's been such a pleasure interviewing you for this video. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Uh,
Bye.
nice.